on the heavy ground, faster ground today, see how he handles it.
Come on, so there's a filly here, and this was proper in a minute.
And they're running. And Glenlivet it is nearest to us. And on the far side, our Chris. Our Chris, the leader, from Danjing in the early stages, Merchant Ming, and then comes Miss Danget as they race towards the first flight. Long run to it. Our Chris from Danjing, Merchant Ming, and Miss Danget. And over on the far side, No Pattern. Just in behind them, Amla, Debutante Days. At the second, our Chris, Danjing, Merchant Ming, Miss Danget. No Pattern on the far side. Hatter Breeze up with the pace. Edelweiss du Moulin over on the far rail, about ninth at the moment. Over the third, our Chris and Danjing from Merchant Ming and No Pattern, and then Amla and Miss Danget and Hatter Breeze, then Debutante Days, then Zabadi, then Edelweiss du Moulin, and the back marker is Flowback. But still, our Chris making it from Danjing on the outside. Merchant Ming comes next, and then Miss Danget. Then on the inside, No Pattern. On the outside is Hatter Breeze. Amla on the inside then. Then comes Zabadi. Debutant Days. Behind them, Edelweiss du Moulin. And still the back marker is Flowback, and still up front is the Million in Mind partnership horse. And we lost Edelweiss du Moulin on the flat there. Edelweiss du Moulin went on the flat. And still up front at the fifth, our Chris disputing it from Danjing. Merchant Ming on the inside. Debutante Days making ground towards the outside. Miss Danget still well in touch too. This is the last over on the far side. Our Chris and Danjing, these two from Merchant Ming, Miss Danget. And on the far side, Debutant Days. Looking to the left now, you'll see Debutant Days with a sheepskin noseband, but still up front, it's our Chris and Danjing, then Miss Danget, then Merchant Ming. Then comes Debutant Days towards the outside with Hatter Breeze next. Still, our Chris and Mick Fitzgerald from Danjing. They've got three left to jump. Miss Danget, Merchant Ming, Debutant Days being pushed along, and on the near side, Amla beginning to get into it too. Racing towards the third last flight now in this Glenlivet anniversary 4-year-old novices hurdle, and still our Chris is the Million in Mind colours from Danjing and Miss Danget. Our Chris landed in the lead from Danjing, Miss Danget, and over on the far side, Merchant Ming. Zabadi coming with a good run too, with his white face towards the left of the picture, but it was our Chris still there from Danjing, and Zabadi coming there still towards the near side. Under pressure is our Chris, and Zabadi motoring now and coming down to the final flight. Zabadi's going to jump it in the lead, and it puts in a mighty leap at that. Zabadi the leader from our Chris and Danjing as they race into the closing stages. It's Zabadi under Tony McCoy, who's been second 3 times this afternoon, making no mistake this time, striding up towards the line to win this. Oh, very comfortably indeed on Zabadi. Zabadi the winner with our Chris second and third, Danjing, and fourth was Miss Danget. And very disappointing was Debutant Days, who actually finished last of the 11 to complete, with Edelweiss du Moulin, a faller on the flat under Paul Carberry over on the far side. But this is